Hey guys, if you go onto this Menti that I have up on the screen
And send your stars.
and send your love.
Hey, Steve,
Yep.
is it okay if Carmen can look at a project's completed video?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She just want to look at it. We don't look at it. I'm showing off to her what we do. So.
It'll be public on YouTube eventually. It takes my computer like 3 hours to save the video, and then it takes me another couple hours to edit it and upload it to YouTube, and then it takes YouTube a million years to process it. So by tomorrow, well, actually no, I'm going to be gone most of the night. Sometime Saturday, it should be up in that engineering offsite playlist, and it's public, so you can share it with whoever you want.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we had kind of done a projects completed thing the last couple of years, and what we thought would be cool this time is if, as we go through the slides, if you want to put, I don't know how this works exactly, but you're going to sort of indicate if you worked on the job, so we could kind of, you know, see who was on the projects. Because when we were trying to put the list together, it was kind of hard to figure out, okay, well, who worked on these jobs from Jumpstart, all the different people. But this way, everybody can get their names up there, and we can all like have a little congratulations and stuff too. So.
Yeah, so it should pop up with like a comments box or something like that. I actually didn't try it, but it pops up with a little comment box. Just put your name, your first and last name, I imagine, unless you're like Jobo and you have a cool nickname. Just put it in there if you participated in the project in some way. Don't put in anything if you didn't. So then all the comments that we see on each slide will be the people who actually were a part of that project. And if you don't want your name to appear ever, then I guess you can just not fill your name in ever.
You have choices.
You have choices. If you want to be recognized, put your name in. If you don't want to be recognized, don't put anything.
All right, should we get started?
Christine is here.
Hey, Christine.
Hey, I was on the phone with IT trying to get my camera fixed.
Yeah, I guess it's something with these laptops because Tom's went out too, so.
Huh. It's not fixed yet, obviously.
The fix is get a little camera.
I had to restart my computer today.
Yeah, he's running an update on it.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to restart it and see if that helps, but he doesn't guarantee it.
No guarantees from the IT department.
Right.
Nice. That's cool.
I also want to put a little disclaimer on this project's completed. I don't think there are any Las Vegas jobs or Seattle jobs on here. So
that is not my fault.
That is totally Christine's fault. And
totally Christine's fault.
So send your angry emails to Christine.
No.
And she will angrily ask for your time card.
However,
I call John all the time asking for help for the projects we were working on. So don't call angry to Christine. She may delete your time card. You won't get paid.
I would never do that. I would send it to me, to my house.
but I think if you find that someplace in your heart you're very disappointed in the lack of pictures from your branch, you can always volunteer to run next year's engineering offsite, and you'll have editorial control, much like Zach and Gabriel do today. So
there you go. I like that.
Be part of the solution. All right, I think we're ready.
Marge is asking, is it okay if we just counted fasteners on the project?
Yeah, it's fun. Jump on it.
When do we put our name in, Zach?
Zach?
Okay. Next, first project.
LinkedIn. This one's in construction right now. They were a little delayed in the digging the giant pit that was required, but it does look quite nice. And
That's
who
the
are-
one we just saw on Nebula, right?
Nice. Jessica, Sahar, Reggie, Yana, Carlos, Pedro. Yana and Carlos are going to be all these probably. Quentin, Kendall, Team Esri, Joe Mitchum, John Santiago, Saul, Sean. It takes a village, baby.
Oh my God. I have to wheel through these. Oh my.
Sahar as if you could remove her name. Nope, you're on there now. You're in the team.
What are these names of these people?
The people that helped with this project for LinkedIn.
So if you're one of the people that worked on that on LinkedIn, you could put in your name in the comment box.
Oh, yeah, I was, as a matter of fact, it was my project.
I work on Canopy.
Not until you put your name in, Mario.
Your name in Mario.
Mario, let me type your name in for you.
There you go.
Mario.
He's in there.
Mario, did you join the Menti board on that web address
No.
this guy? So that's how you put your name in.
Up here at the top.
Yeah, it's already there. So.
Yeah.
So for the next one.
Ooh, the 506 and 556 Santa Cruz project. So this is,
My name should be there too.
All right, so Mario, why don't you just tell us and then we'll just type your name in.
Okay, please. Adieu.
I got you.
Oh, he could be on there twice.
I
Yeah.
like the way you did that, Mario. That's nice.
What? I don't remember. Did we work on it?
It was it's still my project.
yeah, this-
Margot, did we work on that one? I don't remember.
Okay.
it was a ground up building. Again, they had to dig a big pit because they had underground parking.
I
But
feel
it
like
has-
we did something.
Yeah, weird systems. It has some Arcadia doors. It's got like a bunch of different things on it. So
Yes.
So Mario, you notice you have a bunch of proxies, so
Yeah,
you're really
there's-
representing now.
There's quite a few,
Okay. Good.
the
quite a
machine-
few Marios, even
Oh my
Super
God.
Mario.
Is that like Tony or what is that? I don't know what that is.
Machine programmer.
This
I
is
don't
good.
I don't think that's Tony.
This is good.
Shop. Representing the shop.
Super Mario.
Oh, the Brokaw buildings. BCD and the garage. So these are down on the Brokaw. We did a small Brokaw building. This was supposed to be that, I don't know if you remember a while ago, but there was this huge office park that was approved for San Jose. And it ended up being just a small building we did off of Brokaw right by the freeway. And then this is the next phase of that. So we did 3 buildings and a garage. Tons of panel work on this stuff. Looks great. We bought the panels from Cam Pin.
Baby Brokaw.
I used to live right by it.
Tony the Tiger, really?
Let's all be honest, we missed the transitions in the videos, right? In this PowerPoint.
Yeah, we do. The ones that flew away like a bird are definitely missed at this
The
point.
origami transition.
Yes, that was the good one. Jessica had a little help in this. Nordstrom was on this job. The panel team, the entire panel team was on this job. I got Saul, Yana, Juan, Team Esley, Pedro, Chris Larvick, Sean, Carlos, Tony, Joe, Mario, Josh, Margie, Jessica, Celine.
Lots of people.
Wow, everybody. Edgar, Team
I
Esley.
thought
Joe was typing his name in.
I typed in Jobo and it's not popping up.
Maybe you didn't work on it.
Oh, there we go. Who added me?
It takes a minute. It's the internet. West Edge. So we haven't even done this building.
No, not yet.
Markup.
just the mock-up and a little, just starting on shop drawings, I think, so.
Does it count if you worked on it in sales?
Sure.
Of course.
It looks lovely, just the way we like them.
Yeah, zigzaggy.
Just the way we like them.
There's more corners than there are verticals.
Corners.
No jams.
No, it's only 50, it's 50-50.
The PM sent some renderings. It looked good.
Everything's a corner zone.
Those inside corners aren't jammed to jam, or were those chevrons?
Oh, it's John.
Chevron.
Not me.
So Eduardo was on this one, Janet, Daniel, T. Mesley, Joe Mitchum, Chris Larvick, T. Mesley again, and Edgar.
Not showing
I
up.
was going to say Efren and Mark or something.
Who is not me?
Laverne jumpstarts. I don't know. It's not showing.
It's not me, Mario, or what?
Santa Monica City Services Building.
I think that's new.
What do you know about this one, Efren?
We did all the stick wall, the unitized, tall unitized wall, like 20-foot tall units.
Yeah, twin height units.
Yeah.
For the current wall portion of it, strip wall on the bottom. Yeah.
Did this job have a different acronym? Because it doesn't sound familiar. Was it called something else?
Yard, Santa Monica City Yard.
No, that's a new one. City Yards is an Arcadia.
There's a new one.
Yeah.
City Yard is a different project.
Mm-hmm.
How come I'm not showing up there? I put Laverne jumpstart. It's not
Number
showing.
one. That's it. Number one.
Are you on the correct slide, Efren?
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
Yeah, if you didn't post on the last slide, you have to make sure you refresh and move to the next one.
I wasn't involved in that Santa Monica. I am involved in Santa Monica City Yard, which is a different project.
That's there. It says not me.
Yeah.
When you type in the text box, you can't hit enter. You have to click the submit button for it to go through.
Yeah, I put submit.
Yeah, me too. It didn't show up on the list.
Mama?
Wow.
This is supposed to be Jamboard, but
wow.
All right, I'm on this job.
West Side, all right. This one was a shopping center, I believe, and now it's going to be taken over by Google as an office building, and mostly strip windows all the way around, a little bit of stuff at the entry. Jessica, you drew this one, right?
Yes, but I had a lot of help, so hopefully those guys put their names in.
You can put my name on it.
Romeo, oh Romeo, that's hilarious.
It's
There you go, Laverne jumpstart.
a complicated building because it's a relays.
What city is this building in?
LA, you can go look at it when you go visit your family.
West LA.
What's that?
Man, we got everybody on this thing. It's a big job. So Chris Larvick, Edwin, Joe Mitchum, Laverne Jumpstart, Jessica is on here a couple times. Margie, Mark Coda, Click was submitted, but no name. Esley, Sean, Edgar, Yana, Saul, Rob, Carlos, Ryan, P2.
Mario twice.
They're out of drafters. I don't know why they didn't put their names in. So.
Put their names.
Chris was on this. Jumpstart was on this again. Daniel, and Mario was on it. And Mario was a question mark. Ooh, the Pathline building. So the second phase and the third phase went way different than the first phase. So here we are, phase 3, the last buildings. Building 8's on hold, but everything else got built. So this is 7, 9, and 10, I believe. No, 9, 10, and 11, I think. Ooh. Kendall, Ron, Josh, John Santiago, Ryan, Jobo, Pedro, Yana, Saul, Damien, Joe Mitchum, Sahar, just a little bit. Joey, Sean, Carlos Haro, Edwin, Team Esley, panel team, Margie, Juane, and Tony. Takes a village.
Yep.
Harbor Bay. So this is,
Just did it.
yeah, so this is the one that we're doing some precast panels in the shop, and we're going to pre-glaze them, and then we're going to build the rest of it out in the field. Eric, I think, is the PM on this one.
Put my name on this one, even though I haven't been able to do much for that, but this is my project.
All right, Mario's up on
You
this
go
one.
on the emails, I CC copied, so this is your project.
Hmm?
I have a feeling Mario's going to be on this board a couple times.
What is that? Mario, all capitals, and what is it?
Oh, look at
Just another way? Okay, I like that.
Mario times 10. Luigi's brother.
Whatever.
Luigi's brother. So what Mario?
Wow.
Luigi's brother too. Good.
The Culver Studios, another beautiful Southern California project. Look at all that glass. Look how nice that looks. Eduardo, tell me about this one. I don't get to come down and see your jobs anymore.
Well, this is a lot of punch window. We got a W75 strip wall. There's a WASA system.
You have Arcadia system.
Arcadia or WASA?
Was it WASA on the ground floor?
WASA.
Windows?
It was WASA, yeah. Yeah, there's two, well, it's actually a total of 4 buildings. They're connected, so there's KNL and JNO. The main drafters, Mark and Asha on it.
Right, we had a big team on this. So Yana, well, it starts out Eduardo, Edwin, Ryan, Yana, Pedro, Margie, Joe, Chris, Bill, Mark, Jared, Denisa, Aja, Laverne, Jumpstart, Quentin Todd, Edgar, Daniel, Eureka, Micro Help, Carlos, Reggie, Sean, and Tony.
Oh boy.
1180 Main Project. Another one we're just doing, just got done with takeoffs on, right? So this one is in Redwood City, I believe. We drove by there 2 weeks ago. They're coming out of the ground.
I just did the glass takeoff for it yesterday.
Yeah, this is the one with this has the grids, right?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
the one with the grids.
New and improved, constantly refined, not finished.
It's actually a pretty nice building. I mean,
This is the one Josh did the emergency die drawings for us.
Yeah.
yeah, I heard about it, Josh. Sorry.
No,
We
it's not good.
Oh,
would like to see them.
so Damien, Team Esley, Josh, Margie, Joe, Kendall, Bill, me, Quentin Todd, Quentin M, Yana S, Michelle, Jessica, Celine, Sean, Carlos, Eric 2, Farzad, and Juan Acevedo. Oh, nice. We drove by this one too. This is a Hempelfeld job in down by Campbell, California, just off the freeway, off of Lark Avenue in Los Gatos. They're coming out of the ground on this one too. We did the first phase a long time ago. It was Lisa Castro's first project as a project manager, and Mike Bellis drew the very first one because he and I worked together on it. And then this one is kind of a lot like the last one with a few little differences, but it's got a nice canopy, some nice curtain wall, strip windows, and some, I think there's some columns and that type of thing. Yeah, good looking building.
I was gonna say, I thought I remembered that name.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Yeah, put my name on it. Also my project.
Let's see. So Kendall was on this, Mario was on this, Jessica was on this, Josh and Team Esley, Ron Nordstrom, Pedro.
Mario again. Mario. I like that.
Daniel, Joe, Mario,
There you go.
Mario, and Mario.
Yeah, we just started doing data setup for all this, and we got 28 families, and there's only 4 new families, so everything's being reused. So we like that.
That's the perfect world.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen someday. It's so fun. The van's headquarters. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing hanging off the side of that room.
This job, you only one new extrusion for this job. This is the first job in Southern California that we use the W75 exclusively for this.
Nice. Look at that.
One die, one new die. That was it.
Did we get any free shoes?
What?
Did we get any free shoes?
No. Yeah.
Nope. That's what I asked.
Put
They
my
have
name on it.
Unity one, so they
This is
no.
why I was expecting it too. Why no free shoes?
Yeah.
Okay. I count all the fasteners for this building. Where's my shoes?
Where's the shoes? Team Esley, Damien, Amy, Quentin, Salvador, Eduardo. Hamilton was on this one. Yantos, Janet, Joe Mitchum, Eureka, just a little bit. Romy, Carlos, Sean, Margie, and Edwin. And
Mario, no, take it not, because I work on this job. No, take it out. I work on this job. Put Mario.
I can't change it.
Okay.
It's been recorded. Mario worked on this project. What is
Because building, I remember this one. Oh.
Me too.
What is this?
It's cute. It's
That's
lovely.
a cute children's hospital.
Long Beach Memorial Project.
Long Beach?
Yes.
Oh, that job keep changing name, man. So.
Yeah. At least 3 times.
Okay, so did I work on Long Beach or it was something else when I worked on it? Because I remember the building.
It was a children's memorial.
You did.
Was it Long Beach? I think it was Children's Memorial or something.
Yeah, it was children's memorial one time, and then it changed to Long Beach again. I don't know.
Eureka, they should have named it after you, you know.
Apparently somebody else got their name on the building besides Eureka. Let's see, Rico, Chris Larvick, Salvador, Eduardo, Ryan, Joe, Sean, Yantos, Pedro, and LVJS.
Lover Jumpstart.
Mario?
Nope.
Okay.
No way.
No.
Oh,
Who's,
yeah,
Who's Yantos?
Who's Yantos? Yana?
Mm-hmm. It's my DJ name.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh yeah, baby.
On this one, put the entire department.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So these are so we did 2 buildings a while ago for Google. One building a while ago for Google. It went really well. And they decided to do 4 ground up buildings. They usually lease their buildings, but they're doing their own buildings this time. And they liked the design. They're working with DevCon. So we got to do it with them. So we've done the takeoffs. The buildings are still a little ways out because nobody's working in an office and there's not a lot of rush. But they are building them, which is great. So it's 2-story curtain walls, kind of bays, and then some stuff on the roof, some 14-degree sloped walls.
So it has this the special glass on it, worth mentioning.
View glass.
View glass and bird frit.
Is that the same building that I did my first building in Waterson Road?
Yes, same building. Very, very similar. There's a couple little changes, but mostly the same. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Chris Larvick was on this. Kendall Phillips, Pedro, panel team: Joe Mitchum, Team Esley, Margie, Carla, Saul, Bill Wright, Yantos, John Santiago, Sean, Joey, Edgar, Daniel, Jared, Mario.
Nope. At least I don't remember. That's a nice way to put Celine.
Eric Lee.
Yeah, sorry, last minute.
Salim, Farzad, Eric, and me and the guys.
The way Celine is phrased, you could tell she was in AutoCAD.
Carla, it was part of me.
Is that your brother, Tony?
Yep.
Yep. Somehow mine didn't show up. Oh, there you go.
22. 22.
22.
Did you already program it, Tony?
Yeah, we programmed some of them and then put it on hold.
Oh man, we have some changes.
Yeah, then we put it on hold. Yeah.
We got the Santa Clara University Athletic Excellence Center going here. So DevCon has a nice tie-in to Santa Clara, and they like to donate buildings, and this is one of them. So we got a nice little curtain wall at the entry, and then some punched windows around the sides. Not a huge building, but as soon as people can go back and exercise together, they'll be able to use this. We had Quentin M, Quentin Todd, Sahar, Sean, Team Esley, Kendall Phillips, Damien V for 2 seconds, Chris Larvick, Denisa, Jessica, and Chris Amuela. Is that because it was a stick wall, Chris?
Yeah, I believe the main entry was stick.
I have a feeling we worked on it, but I just don't remember.
Chris keeps volunteering for stick wall jobs, so that's what's up.
It was a stick wall? Okay, so we probably didn't work on it.
We had two, right? We had two SCU buildings like almost back to back. One was all stick.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Cal State LA.
Yes.
Eduardo, tell me about this one.
He's not here.
Rico's building.
This is still like a student housing building, a bunch of stock front windows, and 3 curtain walls. One building contains actually 3 small buildings, like a huge building.
Concave.
Yeah, concave, segmented.
It was actually not too bad, surprisingly. I remember the building. It was very big size-wise, but the complexity, I think it was fine. I think Chris did the FOBs.
Wasn't Mark Reichert the draftsman on this?
One building is a reglaze on Cal State LA.
Oh, was it?
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Why? I don't know why. Get rid of the old window and put a new one.
Right, but
Oh,
the
was it the wrong window system? Wrong mullions.
Come on.
Details.
Come on.
We fabbed it
Come
wrong.
on.
So they redid that wall.
No.
No, I don't think so.
What was that one? It was the wrong dice.
No.
The curtain wall, yeah.
The biggest challenge was this building has like 8-story high, and they have different PT cable layouts. So we have to coordinate every embed, single embed for the cable. So every floor has different embed layouts. That was the big one.
So we created a new what was that? Minimac with those F clip.
We had Chris, Yuriko, Marcoda, Joe Mitchum, Yantos, Carlos, Eduardo, Ryan, Salvador, Jumpstart and Laverne, Christian, Margie, Sean, Joey, and Francisco. Nice. Didn't Mark Reichert draw that job?
Central Station.
I think we did.
Nothing. I don't know. I don't know what's the draftsman then job.
Me and Salvador.
Oh, okay.
Station.
It's that one been a while, right?
This one, yeah.
Last year.
In the end of last year, beginning of this year.
So Central Station is right around the corner from like every other building we do. There's like 45 buildings in Sunnyvale we just did, and this is right in the middle of it all. Right up against Central Expressway. It's got some curtain wall. It's got a little bit of panel wall there in the middle. It's a Lasardi project, which we did America Center with them. They're the GC. Yeah, we were in the middle of all these jobs at the same time. We couldn't get them all done, and Arizona ended up fabricating this particular job and shipping it to us.
Hmm. Good times.
Big Mullion.
Too busy to get the work done. Gotta love that.
Mario.
Is Mario on this one?
Yes, was.
Yes, sir.
Somebody put Mario down. Ryan, Denisa, Sahar, Joe Mitchum, Romy, Joey, Kendall, Sean, Yantos, and Margot. Jessica, Edgar, the man, Romy. Yes, sir, Jared, Carlos, Mario, and Super Mario 8.
It's me, Mario. All right, I like that. That's me.
Oh,
It's me, Mario.
No, this one, no.
For women's
No.
leadership.
Did we do it? I don't remember. I don't think so.
We did the jumpstart
It's
down.
Philip's job.
Yeah, I would remember this one.
Yeah, so we had Philip Grana ran this for us from
Laverne.
And good
It's a
looking
pet.
job.
It's a pet wall job.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a T604 job. Yeah.
Gotta be Chris.
Chris Amahuela, did you work on this?
No, I don't remember that job name.
It's a stick wall job.
I only worked on 2 jobs this year.
How'd you miss it? It's a stick wall job.
They never tell me about stick wall jobs.
I preoccupied him with NNR.
You gotta talk to
You
Pete,
do it
man.
on purpose, do you, Chris?
You gotta sneak in, man.
They don't tell you on purpose.
No, it's a reverse glazing. That's why we don't give it to Chris. It's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nothing's too hard for Chris.
No, Mario.
I accidentally, I think, put my name in, but I don't think I actually worked on it. Sorry.
So
Oh, I think you did the.
Sahar, Quinton,
I thought I did it, and then I couldn't remember if I actually worked on it.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. It's too many.
Daryl, Sean, Kendall, Denisa, Jessica, Javier, Eureka, and LBJS, and Jessica. And
Come on. That's because you're a bear.
Oh man. Oh man.
this is an upcoming project right now. Matilda Commons, lots of panel work, right, Jared? Lots of curtain wall, beautiful job. We beat Royal Glass out on this job and took it away from him, and we got it hidden.
And put your name, Margot.
I put my name in there.
Why does this give you guys nightmares?
Because it's complicated job.
I got Chris, Edwin, Team Esri, Bill Wright, Damien, Ryan, Quentin, Sahar, Celine, Juan, Quentin Todd, Jessica DeWald on the garage, Pedro, Daniel, Denisa. Margie did some field use, Michelle, panel team, Sean, me and the guys, Joe and Mitchum, Francisco, Christian, setup team, Yantos, and Jared loved this building.
At least someone loves this building.
I love that building. You kidding me?
I love any building.
Stevens Creek. So we did a building almost exactly like this for Vance Brown and Jay Paul a while ago. I'm sorry, John Arriaga and Vance Brown, I'm sorry. And they decided to build a phase 2. So we have drawn it, we have taken it off, we're fabricating in the shop right now, and we're putting it in the field in exactly a year.
Yeah, 'cause that's phase 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that the first building?
Yes.
Yeah.
That really is a good looking building.
I think it's my first sales model building, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
And let's hope they decide to do a phase 3.
Yeah, I did it in Inventor, I remember. It's my interaction with Inventor. This is how I remember this job.
So who is the PM for the second and third building?
I think.
Cody, who's the PM?
Oscar, no?
Oscar, I think.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I did the first one, and that's the first time I got yelled by PM in front of everybody.
For what? Yeah, I remember you did the first one. I think who was Steve? Steve was your PM?
Steve Fast.
No, don't worry. You were not only one got yelled on the first one.
The first one was Steve Fast and
And it's one of his first buildings, so he's nice.
Good.
Let's see, Damien, Chris, Celine, Edwin, Ryan, Sean, Team Esley, Joey, Margie, Kendall, Jessica, Pedro, Yantos and Margot, Michelle, Amy, Sahar, Daniel, Romy, Sherwin, Mario, and the panel.
Worked on this job.
Sahar did the layout, and Anthony did some of the panel tabs, and Mario.
Edwin worked on this job too. I didn't see him up there.
Oh yeah, baby.
Good.
I actually really like that one.
This job is Lumen.
All new system here. Brand new system. And we got the mock-up without any glitch at all. It's
Still my headaches. Yeah.
I love that building.
Hey, Steve, I think this is a good one. That why we purchased the satellite.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heavy dice perfect, for the satellite machine on this one, on this job.
Because they're big.
They are almost same. There's almost same weight as a LAX.
Wow.
Almost.
Big.
Almost.
What?
Really?
This is a very straightforward job.
LAX was pretty straightforward.
It's articulated walls.
Yeah.
It's not a flat wall.
This doesn't give it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I like that building.
Let's see, we had Team Esley, Sean, Aja, Drafting and Laverne, Bill Wright, Eureka, Eduardo, Denisa, Clinton Todd, Carlos, Margie, the VMU, the E-Man, Yantos, Margot, Joe Mitchum, Anthony was on this one too for panels, or he's actually doing the first phase right now. Chris Amuela, Laverne Jumpstart, Ryan, Mike Bellis, lovely building and nice building. Okay, cool. Leave your comments in the section. Santana West.
I haven't walked on it yet.
So if you grew up in San Jose, this used to be the Winchester Theaters. They tore them out.
Oh.
And now they're building a giant building there, right next to the Winchester Mystery House.
Correct.
Across from the Spelunk buildings we did and Santana Row. So it's right across the street from there.
Oh.
Yeah, back in the day.
Is it the one Mike Bellis drawing?
Yes.
Lovely building.
It is, right? It's beautiful.
That's
So
some stuff going on, yeah.
Yeah, I got Mike Bellis on the drafting, Josh Perez, Sahar was on this one, panel team, Bill Wright, Joe Mitchum, Damien, Team Esley, not yet for Yana, Celine, Sean, Jared, the 18.
Who's the 18?
That's Mike, I guess. Edgar and Eric, Chris Larvick, and John Santiago and Carla. Yeah, we just submitted shop drawings, so we haven't gotten too far along on this one.
I've seen the building once.
The UCI ISEB, lots of Southern California jobs this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we already do this one?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Because it was like two of them, right?
Yeah, so we've been doing quite a few buildings at UC Irvine. We've got a nice little inn over there. So,
what's the acronym ISEB?
We are doing a lot of UCI now. I think they prefer Walt and Wolf to do the buildings.
I think it's Integrated Science Engineering Building. Is that right?
Sounds
good. Yeah, that's right.
Something like that.
All right. So Chris, Ryan, Pedro, Romy, Carlos, Sean, Jared, panels, LVJS, Eduardo, Daniel, Joe, Yantos, and Margot, Denisa, Jared 3 times, Eureka a bit, and Margie.
Eureka a bit.
Eureka a bit.
Just a tiny little fingers.
I think you consulting on all of them. I have a feeling.
Yeah, on the same campus.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
On the same campus, there is a
This is also a new system.
It's the one on the left, right?
Yeah, it's the one in the left.
All right. Nice. I like the balcony.
One building in Wilshire. It's a new system. It's the 6.5, I think it was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be super repetitive so far as I remember.
It was. Yeah, it went up really, really good. Thanks to everybody. Segmented wall on that facade.
I wish we could get the penthouse unit.
Yeah.
You like this building?
It's really nice. If you look at the actual building, yeah. They have a pool at the roof.
I remember we didn't have drawings ready, like majorly on this job to do the metal takeoff. So we did it like based on the model, no details.
Let's
Trust the
do it
model.
for Efren's retirement party.
Efren posted a nice video link on one of the engineering.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drone hovering around the building, really cool.
Oh, right, I remember that one. Yeah.
This is the best type of buildings for us. They are towers. So you make one floor on this third, second floor is the same all the way to the one before last.
Yeah, it was pretty repetitive. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was nice.
Eduardo, Chris, Yuriko, Ryan, Sean, Bill, Joey, Margie, Drafting Laverne, Jeremy, Yantos, Aja, Joe Mitchum, Carlos, LAJS, and somebody, Mario.
And Ricardo.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yes, CDI,
Another Santa Clara University building for Jeff. Got some nice curtain wall there. Not a huge building, but nice little entries.
Is that a thick wall? Is it a unitized wall or is it a thick wall?
Thick wall.
Unitized?
I think this one was units and the previous one was
curtain wall unitized.
Yeah, that one was definitely, I remember that one.
Let's see, Michelle, Quentin, Jacob, me and Mario, John Santiago, Jared, Quentin, Chris, Will, Yantos and Margot, Sean, Damien, Reggie, Farzad. Yeah, Farzad, you were on this one. It's a good sized building. There's a interesting little C channel that goes all the way around the top. And Kendall Phillips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Artenwood.
Catan, baby.
This is another Vance Brown project for John Arriaga, much like what you saw on the Brocaws. Panels, curtain wall, very much similar. Catan's drawn this one out.
Yeah, I'm going to retire on this, I think. Horrible architect.
At the pace they're at, probably.
Yeah.
So John worked on this, Bill, Pedro, Kendall, Sean, the panel team, Catan times 10, Joe Mitchum, and Yantos and Margot. We've taken one building off, so.
That's the first building in Fremont, right?
Yeah. if it gets built.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
They just pushed the permit out another 6 months or something. So.
I know.
Ooh, when you get enough, you do it twice. 8777 Washington. This is the job that they hated the glass, and now we're replacing every single light.
Yes.
No, why?
Why did they hate the glass?
Because
when it went through the oven, there was a quench mark in the glass because it was a 3/8 Guardian product that had never been used before, and the customer didn't like the way it looked, even though we've done everything else. So they switched to Viracon, and they're switching it all out. So.
Oh man, it's terrible.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. You can't even go to the job site. There's so many people working on that job.
How much did that cost us?
No, cost them.
Oh, they cost them 2 mil.
2 point something mil.
So they could afford not like something, I guess.
That's fine. I just thought they were. Hopefully, we didn't eat that.
We even heard about this job up in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
I have.
Yeah, the owner is doing a building up here, and they during our interview they asked about it, or they told us about it.
Oh.
Well, it's funny, the mark, you can only see the mark at a certain view. If you're looking at straight, you won't be able to see it. But if you go stand on the side, you will see the thing. It looks like there's a invisible molecule in the middle of the glass.
On each glass, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the funny thing is, when I take a picture, it's really clear. You see, you have a black stripes.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh.
it's
From the pictures, yes.
How interesting.
We had a lot of players on this one. Chris, Steve Mesley, Ryan, Eurico, Eduardo, Edgar, Carlos Margie, Laverne Jumpstart, Pedro, Joe Mitchum, panel team times 100. Sean, Yantos and Margot, Joey, Romy, Reginald, and Ahmed, and somebody's still on it.
Me and Nady is still working on that.
Oh no.
Mario.
Yesterday I started this job.
Yeah. Oh.
I think Eduardo, it is the same job that I started.
Where's
Yay.
Ed and R?
Same job, Ketan. Still going. Keeps on
Right?
giving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think what is those area on the east area, the complicated with the
N&R was a new building, new system.
All right, and then we have Lakeshore Plaza also.
Yeah, Lakeshore Plaza too. Right.
So
No.
for Christine's sake, I want you to imagine this bird flapping its wings and flying toward the camera and then turning around and flying off into the sunset.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna
Very
unmute
nice.
so we can cheer again. It's a lot of work.
Yay.
Yes.
Good job.
Nice.
Good
Good
job,
job, everybody.
Job.
Muting everyone. All right. Next up. Oh, that was it. It's just the closing remarks from you, Steve.
Our 1 to 130 went really, really long.
It went long, but yeah. Now we know. We didn't know how long it would take for people to put in their names and all that, so.
Worked out good. So, nice job. I mean, you see all the work that we produced and all the buildings that have gone up. It's been a really fun last year. I mean, everybody's been busy. So we're in a different place today. Hopefully that will change soon. And maybe we can all like come back to the office at one point and work together again, just like the old days. So that's what we're all hoping for. Just wanted to, thank you guys for taking the time. I really enjoy doing this type of thing, like taking a little time out and taking a different track. But I wanted to get some feedback on how you guys felt about, first off, a couple things. I mean, doing it remotely, did it work out? Having half days, did that work? Like, just wanted some feedback on the overall thing with the event itself. Any thoughts or things you would do differently, or things that you like that we should do again?
Well, one of the things I think of is a couple offsites ago, we were talking about, our group did communication, and Zoom ended up being the thing we were going to use and communicate with, and we're all using it every day and it works great. I mean, it's like we can communicate so great with it. We're using it for this offsite, sharing drawings we've learned. We all have got better with it, and we're still learning and able to use it every day to communicate. So I think it's pretty cool that we weren't expecting this, and now here we are, and it's being used, and we're all able to sit here and see each other and communicate and work together. So that's kind of cool to me, I think.
That's a great point. Yeah, it did come out of one of that Kaizen too, which was really fun.
I have two things. One, half days. For me, it actually worked pretty good, and I actually appreciate the half days. Why? Because as you mentioned earlier today, that you got off the Zoom site and then you were on meetings the whole day. Just to be in the meeting for the entire day, I think that would have just been too much overwhelming. So actually just doing the half day for me worked, and then I was able to go back. It did take a minute to focus back onto my work, but I felt like, okay, Zoom is Zoom offsite is good to go. Now I'm working on my work stuff. So I personally think that was a really good thing to do. The second one, I really loved the following. If we were to do the offsite in person, we had a couple of computer stations, but not everybody would be able to follow. Right now, I think it doesn't matter who's displaying the screen, you are able to follow and be able to work through what we were training. So I loved it. I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, I like that part too. That worked really well.
Yeah, and I can back that up too because I really enjoyed cross training, and then being able to follow through with it. It was awesome. And then the breakout room was really cool too because it kind of made me think about what if the next one you can break it out into kind of like the Autodesk university sessions where you can have people give classes and then you can just have whoever's interested in certain causes or certain aspects of a department take those classes.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely.
The icebreakers were really cool too. Congrats.
Yes.
I definitely like the in-person better, but this is a really good substitute. Everyone seemed to be really prepared for their presentations, which is great. And the flow was great. I thought the flow of the day was good. A small thing, but I really liked that everyone had their cameras on. I just feel like we're in meetings a lot, and a lot of people just have theirs off, and it's really nice to see people. And anyways, yeah, good job to everyone that was involved. It's really, really well done.
Actually, the only person that we haven't seen his face is Zach.
Oh, he showed a few times.
We saw you a couple of times.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, let's not forget about Pete. We have not seen
no,
Pete.
Pete.
Oh wait,
Pete
yeah, he did.
also-
Sorry.
Check out the deflection. Go, Zach.
What?
Yeah.
Deflect. Nice.
I haven't seen Mario yet. I don't sound like
not him.
Sounded like him.
Mario is here.
He's here, yeah.
It sounds like him, but it don't look like him.
I'm not sure if I like the king potato better or the disco Hawaiian or the disco pineapple. That's Robert De Niro.
The training part overall was great.
Just for you, Ron. Just for you.
See how.
Donut head.
That's awesome.
For the paparazzis.
There you go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
The Dash Crash and the DoorDash credits was great.
Yeah, that was.
That was really nice.
Very
Really
nice.
nice treat.
That was awesome.
Like the little bowls we got with our.
Yeah.
And nice
That was
t-shirts.
actually really cool.
The shirts
Cool
were
bowl.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gift box was
pretty
very
good. Snacks were good.
Nice.
The bowl is nice.
I
Yeah.
think though, one thing is like we probably need a little more time when it comes to like hands-on activities. That's something that at least the first day felt like it was a little rushed versus the other days.
Yeah.
I got rather overwhelmed on that first day too, but it was really cool. It was just really, really, really fast.
Yeah, but the training part, just seeing how things get done, it was great. I think being able and also being able to follow along, but overall, just the training, seeing how how an elevation gets made, how takeoff gets the work done, it's great. And Jumpstart, how they get the numbers, I really like that.
This 3 hours sound like enough time, but then we didn't take into account that there's a lot of us that are not trained on certain things, and then so we have to learn as we go.
It would have been 3 hours for each lesson, and then everyone probably would have been able to feel like they kept up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the. Go ahead.
I like them. This whole coordination between the Menti and Zoom and Jamboards and all those things. Oh, it's amazing. Good technology, good use of technology, right? And also the QR code, Bill, I like that your QR code a lot.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're not going to pursue that though.
Really fun. It gave me like a great idea. You can use now everywhere.
Yeah.
I like the structure of the training where we were able to kind of see the demo, and then the following day we did the breakout sessions. And I liked doing the hands-on part because you get that opportunity to explore. And if we can make those connections, that we can see what we do and how it affects the departments ahead of and behind us, then we can really get closer to that source management. You know, we can start to envision a time where we build what we need to get it checked and validated, and then have it flow through that one time, so that you really operate at the source, and then the downstream products are a byproduct of having that quality built in at the beginning. And I think having a little longer training sessions on the follow-ups would be good for each of us to get that hands-on part, because I kept up mostly, but then as soon as you got to that point where it's like, oh, okay, I got stuck, then I couldn't follow on with the rest.
Yeah, and you know, thanks to everybody that was involved with the planning. Thanks for the perks; they help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The QR code, I'm looking to the next level.
Oh, Zach. Whoa, Zach.
Late, Jack.
Whoa.
It's a Zach impersonator.
Zach, is it promo time?
Screenshot.
You know, hey, Zach, you are looking like a guru. You know, one of the Swami in India.
Swamiji.
Swami in the sense, you know, it is like a.
Yeah, totally. Swamiji, Zach.
Right.
Another thing about the Zoom thing that I liked as well was I was at an in-person meeting at a customer last week, and we were all wearing masks. It was worse. It was worse than this. Yeah, you were 8 feet away from someone, but you couldn't understand them. You couldn't see their face. This was mentioned before about the camera. So until you can get back face to face and actually see people, I mean, I think this really is a good way to do it. Just because it seemed like it was, you couldn't understand them, they couldn't understand you. You were, you know, it was just crazy.
For the training, doing it in the breakout rooms, I thought was really, really good, because there were only 8 people, and if one person gets stuck, then it's a lot easier to help them than having 70+ people, and you've got to realistically, I think, go with the slowest speed of the slowest person if you want everybody to follow. But groups of 8, I thought that worked really well. So
perfect.
Is there a way with the breakout rooms to, like, if you need a half a minute to finish your sentence and not have it just close you out, or like, is there any way to, like, is it just like, nope, time's up?
Well, you can take the timer off. You could set a timer, or you could mark a box that says, you know, send everybody back here at the end of the time. So you can not do that. But there's also that countdown clock to kind of warn people. And then I was trying to, you know, send little messages.
We got it. Thank you.
Go ahead.
I think we can do the escape room in the other companies' events.
Yeah. That was all Zach and Gabe, man. They came up with all that stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. The icebreaker, great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Helped us wake up.
Yeah.
It was too early though.
What I was going to say is the flip-flop was cool, doing other people's roles and what they do, and seeing them how they do it, see what they have to go through. But also when you watch, when they're explaining to you, and I saw them doing steps, and then they'd say, there is another way that's a shortcut or something you can do a little different. And you just pick up stuff when you're working with someone else or seeing them do it. I mean, I learned some of my best tricks from Mike Bellis doing AutoCAD, I think. And it was just shortcuts or faster ways to do stuff. But when you work together with like that, and even as Kendall just mentioned, we can be next to each other virtually and still be on our computer and do more than if we were standing around a computer at the office working together, in a sense, because we're on our own computers and pulling up stuff. So, I mean, there were so many things that were cool and that we learned, and what we're learning that we can do, and learning from each other just by working with each other and watching people work. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the thing, you know, the theme of this, you know, which I thought was brilliant for those guys to come up with, was the idea of staying connected, because, you know, not only just with what we're doing as a company and staying connected with where the company's going and the projects we've all been working on, but, you know, just staying connected as a group. I mean, you see all the faces on the screen, and, you know, all the hard work everybody's put in over the last year to try to bring all these jobs to fruition, right? So just, it's a nice thing to be able to take a few minutes and just kind of, you know, be together as a group and work through some of this stuff. You know, a couple of things I just want you to walk away thinking about is just, you know, as you saw last year, you know, we talked about a few things like, panels and, you know, the jumpstart piece and the sales models, because we were just starting the sales model process a year ago. And, you know, as you see this year, you know, the sales models now, we're starting to look at how we can convert those into the operations models. With the panels, we've got a way to model something in Revit and have it, you know, work its way through, you know, mark numbers and into fab tickets. We're working on that. We've got, you know, Sahara's starting to explore how we might use the sales model, you know, to make it easier to get the engineering data together. And we got a agreement with AWS to use their code for C-Beam to maybe automate that piece of the puzzle. So, you know, we wanted to kind of start out at the beginning, you know, as a sales model, but then have that model be able to turn into the rest of the process, right? And then bring the rest of the things we're doing together with that model, whether it's the paddle schedules or our progress or the ordering or whatever it might be, to be able to know like where we are on the projects and maybe start, you know, seeing how our customers might be able to utilize that to help them manage their projects better, right? So it's all part of the same game plan we've been on for a while, is just to tie everything together and get it all to flow. But as you saw in the Kaizen events, you know, our biggest obstacle to everything is how we communicate with each other. You know, and anytime we're feeling like, well, hey, you know, when that person gets done with their stuff, they should just tell me and I should go start, you know, we're probably in the wrong place. Anytime there's a handoff, that's where the communication falls apart. So anytime something goes from Jumpstart to Esli, anytime something goes from Esli to drafting, anytime something goes from drafting to takeoff, anytime, you know, each of those stages, we need to get together and talk. You know, even if it's just for 10 minutes, like, hey, here's what I know about the job. Here's a couple things to look out for. You know, when we skip that talking, when we skip this conversation piece, that's when the communication falls apart. Texts and emails, they're really nice. You know, marking up a set of drawings with comments is really nice. But, you know, we've all been down this road a million times, and we know that things can be misunderstood, misconstrued. You know, not everybody's super clear when they say this needs to change, or, you know, like my voicemail yesterday, I need 15 lights of glass. Not very helpful, right? So, you know, that's the one thing I want you to think about as you're thinking about the workflow, is just like, how do we just stop for a minute, stay connected, reach out to each other, have a quick Zoom meeting, walk through what we're handing off. Hey, let me just walk through this with you real quick. Let me just tell you what I've got here. I need to make some updates. Can we sit together and just go over it real quick, right? Just anytime we can be more face-to-face, you know, I know we can't be physically face-to-face today, but the more that we can have those dialogues, the better the communication will be. And so much of things happen in the company because we're not able to get good, clear information to do what we need to do the first time. So we end up doing it twice, right? So just try to slow everybody down. I know everybody's super busy and they got to get it done. And, you know, the PMs are all rush, but, you know, just try to slow them down. Just go, no, we need to sit together for a few minutes. I just want to go over this with you. You know, just make sure you're getting what you need and things are clear, so we can just do everything once, maybe. Be our big goal for the year. Do it once. So.
That's right. One time only.
Yeah, it would be the best thing ever, because that's what I see around me. If I were going to fix one thing in the company, it's just stopping and talking in person or over video before we start our work. Just really, just want to, let's go over it together real quick. Let's just open up the drawings together and walk through, what do you need from me? Show me what you want. Oh, what is this here? How come this is like, you know, it's like, just take the time, take that extra 15 minutes. In our electronic age, it's okay, you know, and just walk through it with each other and make sure we're being clear before we do the work, or before we make the revision, or before we hand off the package, right? Just take that few minutes to reach out, stay connected, have that interaction, and make sure that everybody's good before we move on to the next thing, you know?
The daily huddles and sales are really beneficial every single day for that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it's part of why we put all the huddles in places, because we were, you know, without those, we weren't even seeing each other. but there's so many informal handoffs happening in the company. You know, again, a lot of the packages that go down the line, they don't really get handed off. If you think my PM is walking out to the shop floor to go over each of your releases with the shop guys, you know, you're seriously mistaken. You know what I mean? It's just not what happens, right? And if you think they're out on the job site the first day the guy's trying to lay out embeds, that's not happening either, right? So it's really about taking that time, you know, spend that first, you know, whenever that handoff is happening, and just really making sure everybody has what they need. You know, we saw it just starting to draw Lawson Lane, right? Look, we're sitting in a room and we don't know where the sales, you know, ID for the session is. We don't know where which are the current architectural drawings. We don't and nobody's there to hand it off or help us, or, you know, it's happening everywhere, and you guys all know it because you're seeing it every day. So just make sure you get what you need. And I just want to let you know that I'm here, you know, to help with this. Like when we talk about something like, you know, in the previous meeting, like the PMs are all asking for different things, like just tell me so we can go, you know, get with the PMs and come up with a standard and get it laid out what should be happening, right? Because I've had a lot of this lately where people are going, hey, you know, everybody's asking for different stuff, or everybody wants it this way, or they want it that way, right? So just please, if you can, you know, let me know when there's something I can help with, at least to get something standardized or get something worked out, because that's sort of what I'm here for, is to make sure that, you know, we can all, you know what the standard is and not have to do 15 different things for 15 different people, right? So anything I can help with there, I would be glad to. So just drop me a line, send me an email, just give me a heads up. So, all right, so pancakes, waffles. Apparently we're having a debate in the chat room here.
Something about free Alan, what?
No, really, Ellen.
Alan's in the escape room. Is that what's going to go on next?
Yeah.
The waffle, the chicken head gang got Alan, and now we have to free him.
That's the next scenario.
Exactly. So. Gabriel, Zach, anything you want to add?
I think Gabe wanted to do a group picture.
I do want to do a group
but
picture.
Unfortunately, Zoom makes it into 3 windows. Like, I can't get everyone in one shot. So I need to mute everyone for an extended period of time. And then I have to ask you guys to pose or whatever in front of your cameras 3 separate times, so I can get 3 separate screenshots without everyone moving around in Zoom because they're talking.
All right, let's start.
Makes sense?
Do it.
All right. So
my camera's not working.
well, you have a picture there, so that can work. All right, so I'm going to mute everyone. Don't unmute yourself, because otherwise you're going to jump around on my screen and you might be in this thing twice or bump someone out or who knows what. All right, so everyone should still be able to hear me. All right, so everyone make a pose, first of 3, and I'll take a screenshot and we'll do it again. Rinse and repeat. All right, pose, smile, whatever. All right, you can stop now. I'm gonna save this. This might take a second. This is a grand tradition. Don't talk. Don't
wait,
talk.
I was gonna say something real quick. I'll be in
You're
all
gonna
3
move
of
us
them.
around.
I'll be in all
God.
3 of them.
So
I just want to
selfish.
say, you know, thank you to all the presenters. I know we did the little flip-flop roles and people were leading, and you probably didn't know you were going to be leading. So, you know, I just want to thank you guys, you know, for doing that, and, you know, showing everybody kind of what you do in your day-to-day, you know, job duties. So that was great to see everybody, you know, contributing and doing all that. And a great job to all the presenters today, all the teams for the Kaizen groups. You guys did an amazing job. I was looking over your presentations, and I was excited for all of them. So it was, you know, good round of applause for all you guys. You know, for me planning this, it was awesome. You know, working with Zach is always fun, but he always has to go on these weird, crazy tangents. So I just gotta keep him in line sometimes. So it was good to work with him on that. But yeah, thank you guys.
Are you talking about the fact that you took over Chris Larvick's spot and you're not going to be in any of the group photos because you decided to unmute yourself and speak up? Is that what you're talking about?
Sure.
Anyway, mute yourself or something. Hopefully you go back. No, you didn't. You're not going to be in any picture, Gabe. Okay, we're going to have to do an extra bonus round.
It's fine. You're all good.
All right. So I'm going to retake that first picture. Let me just throw it away because now Gabe is in it. All right. Smile and say cheese. All right. You can stop now. All right. Let's go to page 2. Let's do it again. Smile and say cheese. All right. Good. Good. Saving this one too. This is there should be like a button. Someone petition Zoom for this. All right, last page. Everyone smile and say cheese. All right, you can talk again.
I was holding my breath.
Yourself.
Relationship in the chat.
I'll Photoshop you all together in a room or something.
In the escape room.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or haunted house.
All right. Well, I would like to thank Gabe and Christine and Steve. Steve for allowing these kind of things to happen. Steve for footing the bill on the T-shirts. He paid out of pocket for those. So everyone, let's give Steve a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve.
To Christine, who ordered all of the stuff that's in your gift box and put them all on the credit card, had them all shipped to her house, and boxed them all, put labels on everything, and had our shop send them out, which is just insane. She spent her whole Labor Day weekend doing it. Crazy. Wow. Thank you, Christine.
Thanks, Christine.
Thank you,
Christine.
As well as all the other planning that you did, Christine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gabe for all the great ideas and energy, keeping us on task, making meetings, sending out emails, helping with all the icebreakers. Good job, Gabe. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Gabe.
Good job.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Gracias, Gabriel.
Thank you, Janaid and John, for coming and visiting, seeing what we're up to. Feel free to take all of our ideas and make them better and use them in your own office. And congratulations again, John, for winning the quiz. Showed us all up. Woo!
Thanks for inviting us. Appreciate it.
No problem. And then to
Thank
the
you,
panel
Zach.
team who got a little love at this offsite.
Thank you, Zach.
Yep.
No problem, guys. I think we're going to just end it here early unless you have something else, Steve.
I'm good, brother. It's been great. I love it. I know some of you had some deadlines this week when we originally planned this thing a long time ago. The timing looked perfect, but a bunch of things slid to the right and fell into this week, so I apologize for that. But I appreciate you putting the time in and being here, and everybody seemed very engaged, and it was a great week for me. I really energized by it and fired up. So thanks so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you. And thank you, Zach.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, it was fun.
Everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks, you guys.
See ya.
Have a good
Nice
weekend.
seeing you.
Thanks, Zach.
Good
Thank
weekend,
you.
guys.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Let's go work on Lawson Lane.